Hey guys, Benjamin, just leaving Menards. Hey, listen, I had to run and grab some stuff I forgot, and when I walked through, I saw one of the checkers, had a big smile on her face, and I just kind of felt like, I should tell her Jesus loves her. So I went and bought my materials, went through her line, and started talking, and I just said, "Hey, did anybody tell you Jesus loves you today?" And she goes, "Well, actually, you did like one of the other times you came through my register, but not today." And I said, "Are you a Christian?" And she goes, "No." And I said, "Well, why not?" And she goes, "Well, I just got too many questions." And I said, "Are they hard ones?" And I said, "I understand." And she goes, we see genocide and just some of these things, and it's just too hard to reconcile." And I said, I had a electrician years ago, and I was talking to him, and I was explaining, worked in youth ministry for years, and I said, you'd pour into these kids, and then they'd turn 18, and then they'd leave and not come back. And I was, explaining how it was frustrating. And she goes, "Hey, I went youth group, and that was really good, and I just really enjoyed that." But he said he hadn't been to church in like 30 years, and I asked him to tell me his story, and he said, "Well, my wife claims to be a Christian, but she's just this piece of work, and won't let me see my son." And I said, "Well, that it's really sad, and you sympathize with them, and you have to acknowledge the hurt." But I said, "What does it have to do with Jesus? Like if your ex-wife's a piece of work, why would you walk away from Jesus?" And I was explaining it to the cashier. I said, "We see these horrible things, and people call themselves Christians, and then they do these really bad things." But I said, "That's not Jesus. It's a horrible representation, and just because somebody says they're a Christian, that's not Jesus." And I said, can I pray for you real quick before I leave? And you want to be careful with their time because customers and that." And she said, "Yeah, that'd be great." So I just grabbed her hand, and I just prayed a really quick blessing over her, that the presence of God would be with her, that Jesus would make himself real, that his favor would go before her, and then wished her a Merry Christmas. But I want to encourage you guys, there's so many people that they're not plugged in. Maybe they're hurt, maybe they've never heard the gospel, and as we go through our day, we have so many opportunities just to take a couple of minutes and to say, what, Jesus really loves you, and to share the gospel. So go out there, take a risk, and do something awesome. Blessings.